Hello, and welcome to Fun on the Fiddle. This is a course that's designed to help all people learn to have fun playing the fiddle. This is lesson 2, and in previous lessons we talked about how to handle the violin carefully. Because a violin is made entirely out of wood, we have to be careful with it. And I told the people that watched that first video that they should pretend that it's a kitten or a computer, and those things are somewhat fragile, and if you handle them carefully you can have a lot of fun and enjoy playing them. So to get started, we're going to unpack and let you see what we talked about last time. I've got the couch here where I'm sitting. I told you it was a good idea to sit on a couch, and we're going to open the violin case. Take the blanket off, undo the seat belt. We're going to twist the holder to the violin, to the bow right here. Twist that and open that so we can take the bow out. Then we're going to take lay that on our lap, take the fiddle out of the case and move the case out of the way a little bit here. All right, so today we're going to learn about fiddle time, which is about the time where you will practice what you learn here. And the two things we're going to talk about as a reminder are, number one, to get some help. You should have a helper. It might be your mother or your father, or it might be another adult, but it needs to be someone who knows what you're doing and can help you if you need it. The second thing about fiddle time is you have these videos that you can go back and watch again, and they will remind you of what you have learned in previous lessons. Another aspect of fiddle time is that you actually play, which brings us to what we're going to talk about today. We're going to learn our first song. It's a very simple song, but it's a good place to begin. So, let's start on the first song. You remember in the last lesson I said you should hold this up next to your shoulder like that, your left shoulder, and then you hold the bow down here by this little part here. Like this. All right, you see this little part right here that has a little spot on it? That's where you hold it. We're not going to get fancy with the way you hold it today. That's the way you're supposed to look, but it's okay if you hold it a little bit like that or even like that to start with. We'll work on improving that later on. So you hold the bow in your right hand down here on the part that has the eye on it. We'll talk more about that later, all right? Don't forget to tighten the hair up. Remember, I taught you that in lesson 1. It's the little thing right here. You just tighten that until you can run your finger from the top to the bottom, your little finger, and just barely touch the hair, all right? Once you got it like that, you're ready to play. Now, the way you play the bow is you put it on the string like that, just this first string right there, and you go up and down with it. All right, that's how you make noise. You have to push a little bit. You may have to experiment a little bit to see how much pressure you need to put on it. You don't want to put too much. If you don't push it enough, it makes a squeak. So you want to hold the violin like that, put the hair on the string and pull it down. Got a little bit of a squeak then, all right? Now, you can do the same thing going the other direction. So I'm going to put it on there to begin with and up. You hear how the sound is almost exactly the same thing. So you want to hold your violin up. You may want to hold it like this, but I hold it down on my shoulder. Put the bow hair on the string and pull down. All right. Now you'll notice my left hand is really not doing anything. It's just supporting the violin. You don't want to hold your fingers across the strings up there just yet because they get in the way. So I kind of keep my left fingers open. Put the bow on the string, the hair on the string, just rest it on there and pull it down. Now, that's how you begin. That's your first sound on the violin. You want to stop and do that now? Come on, you can do it. Okay, I'm going to do it again so that you can see. I'm going to get a little bit closer. We're going to lay the bow down on the string and we're going to pull straight down. Ooh, didn't pull it very straight and it made a squeak. So let's watch what I'm doing. You hear how that was? That's the way you want it. Now you can do the same thing, the up going up. And the cool thing is you can do it going up and coming down. Go down and then up. That's what I'm going to do. All right. We don't want to be hitting two strings. We'll learn that at another time. We just want to hit this one string right here. That's all we're going to touch today. Ready? Down and up. All right. You did it. Now we're going to go up and then down. All right, that's what it is. Now why don't you stop the video and try it a few times for yourself. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to learn our song. Now I'm going to tell you what the song is and then play it for you and sing it along with it. And then you can use that to play it yourself. Now what you'll need to do is to back the video up because you don't need to play it just one time. You need to play it 2 or 3 times. You ready? What the song is, it's the same note played 3 times slowly. And then it's the same note played 4 times fast. And then it's the same note played 3 times slowly. So you ready? Here we go. I'm just going to play it. Hot cross buns, hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 1 a penny, hot cross buns. That's all there is to it. We're going to keep learning that song until you get very fancy with it. But right now, we're still learning, so you should do it just one. You may have noticed that I went up and down, up and down, up and down. And you can do it either way, any way you want to do it. So here, let's do it one more time, and I'll sing. Hot cross buns, hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. It would be a really good thing, and you'll learn a lot faster if you have violin time every day. So if you get the feeling like you want to have violin time, tell your helper that you want to have violin time and get the violin from them. Go sit down on the couch, carefully get it out, and start practicing this new song, Hot Cross Buns. That's all for today. Keep having fun on the fiddle. I'm going to put it up. Don't forget to hook the seatbelt. Don't forget to loosen the string. And turn the little clip that holds the bow in place. Close it and zip it up. That's all for this lesson. Wasn't that fun?